Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Good morning. Welcome to today's video. I am so excited to be filming this video for you guys because if you can hear the water behind me, the pool fountains are going off. And I don't know if that's annoying. I don't know if you can hear me. We will find out. But I am in Florida. I've been visiting my dad and my stepmom with Chris. We are here. I'm very excited to be relaxing, tanning, reading some good beachy reads. That's what this video is. I'm going to take you guys along with me. Just a little reading vlog of reading some fun, I would say summary reads. I mean, the books I brought with me are definitely all romances, which I'm excited to get back into, especially like in the warm weather. One YA one, a couple not YA, but they're all romances. I'm very excited to read. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. It's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, I am in Florida. This is my view right now. Gonna go swimming later. I got my refresher. So I started Heartless by Elsie Silver on the plane yesterday. This is part of the Chestnut Springs series. So I read Flawless last week, and this is the second in the series. This is about Cade, who's Rhett from the first one's brother, older brother, and it's about him and Willa, who is Summer from the first one's best friend. She ends up nannying Cade's son. Cade is a single father, so it's like that trope. It's age gap. He's like over 10 years older than her. She's like 25, I think. So far, so good. I'm loving the kid in here. I'm loving the banter. The writing is so easy. It flows so well. I read it so fast, and it's so fun. I think I'm liking it a little more than the first one, which I heard that it's like everyone's fan fave. Like the second one is the best for most people, but I'm excited to get to the third because it's about their best friend Jasper. I'm excited about that one. But yeah, he works on a ranch. It's like small country town vibes, giving cowboy, but also giving small town fun. Summer read. I don't know. I'll give you guys updates as I go, take you guys along my week with me reading, and it's gonna be so fun. I will see you guys further updates. I actually got almost halfway, so I'm on page 204, and things are going very well. Wait, one more thing before I go is I packed this oversized t-shirt that I found in my closet that I forgot I had from Urban years ago. Look what it says. Cowboy. I'm in my cowboy era, and I found this t-shirt, but I'm loving it, and it's giving all the vibes. It matches the theme and the aesthetic of my book that I'm reading so well. That's all. Okay, now I'm gonna read. Guys, so I'm currently editing this video and I thought it was the perfect time to thank today's sponsor, which is Pair Eyewear. So thank you Pair Eyewear for sponsoring today's video. If you have not heard of Pair Eyewear, it's basically an affordable, customizable eyewear brand. They have prescription and blue light glasses. Mine are blue light and I have not taken them off editing this video for the past few days. I'm obsessed with them, but my favorite part is the way that it's customizable is so incredible and so much fun. So basically you have your base frame. My base frame is just a clear glasses. I just wear them clear like this. This is the Kirby base frame. You pick what frame you want as your base, and then the most fun part is they have top frames to switch it out if you want to change up what color you're wearing on top of your glasses, and they're just magnetic. These are the ones that I got to put on top of here. So again, my base frame is clear, and then I have black ones, so I just literally pop them on top and they turn black. Pink ones, these ones are like one of my faves. It's so cute. And then I got the tortoise ones, which kind of have like a black and brown color going on. So again, you just go on the website and choose your base frame, so whatever shape you want your glasses. And the best part, this was my favorite part picking mine out, you can try them on virtually. So you just choose whichever frame you want to try on and a camera will pop up and it'll put it on your face to see how it will show and how it will fit on your face. I did this for every single frame on there, one because it was fun and two because I wanted to find the perfect one. And I feel like the Kirby, the one that I have right now, is just, it fits my face really well, and I literally would not have chosen this if it wasn't for that virtual try on that they have. It was so much fun and it was amazing and so helpful. But then once you choose your base frame and what color you want your base frame to be, you can choose your top little magnetic frames. It's literally the most fun, cool way to wear blue lights or prescription glasses and change it up without having to buy so many different glasses. It's super affordable. It's so much fun to customize and wear. And not only love that you can change the top frames, but I've been wearing them, like I said, editing this video for so long. They are perfect for when I'm on my computer, because I'm on my computer and my phone doing things like literally all day long. I'm never not staring at a screen unless I'm reading, but whenever I'm staring at a screen, I have these on now and I'm literally obsessed with them. They are so cute, they are so fun, and they are so affordable and just so easy to buy and wear and use. And I'm not one to go into a glasses store or something to go shopping for glasses, so being that it's online and it's customizable on there and you can try it on online, everything is virtual, is just so amazing and so easy to do from literally the comfort of your home. They have amazing customer service and they have this thing called a pair for a pair. So with every pair of glasses that you purchase, they also provide a pair of glasses to a child in need, which is so absolutely amazing. So you guys can click the link in my description and also use the code SarahCaroli15 to get 15% off your first pair of glasses at Pair Eyewear. And yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here, edit my video, and thank you so much again to Pair Eyewear for sponsoring today's video. Now back into our reading vlog. Okay, my hair, I just showered. My hair's wet, but I am 362 pages into Heartless. I have a little, actually I might have about 100 left. I think there's 470. Something like that. Her writing, I don't know what it is about her writing, but it flows so well, it goes so quick. I love seeing Summer and Rhett in this. We don't get a lot of them, but they're definitely in this because it's like they all live in the same vicinity of each other. I will say I absolutely love Willa. I think she's my favorite character so far. I just love her personality. She's very like upbeat. And then Cade and her together, obviously he's like grumpy, he's older, and he's like this father figure. He's always had like responsibilities on him ever since such a young age, and then he gets like this like breath of fresh air Willa. I love their dynamic together like so much, and I think that Elsie's doing like a phenomenal job of including the kid and making him part of the storyline, but not like having him in every other scene and like making his storyline kind of like overpower their relationship, you know, like it's mixed in well, you know. I like the balance between it, and the kid is so cute. I will say it, he's really cute. I'm a little nervous to see what happens in this 100 pages because I feel like in romances, like things go so well and then all of a sudden they're not going well anymore. And I'm like, I know something will happen, right? Like I can't have 100 pages of happiness. Can never have that. And I guess I have to see how this ends because I don't know if I like the first one or this one better. I have a weird feeling I'm gonna like the third one the best. I have this thing for Jasper. The thing is I don't really know which one it is still, and he's in this book. I also like that she's included a lot of him, which gives a little bit of crumbs, and I'm intrigued to know more about him. So now like I want to read his book because you get like little scenes of him and like he's a little mysterious and I want to know what he's all about. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I love her books like so much. I'm gonna go finish. I'll let you guys know how I feel about the ending and what my official rating is. I'll be back. Hello guys, I'm back outside in the same sweatshirt I'm pretty sure is the last clip I talked in, but I did finish Heartless this morning. I had like 10 pages left last night, but I fell asleep. She's in here. I traveled with these little book cover things from Happy Go Lovely sleeves. I'll tag them down below. They have cute ones. She just came out with ACOTAR themed ones too, but I have like Harry Styles and Taylor Swift ones that I brought with me, but I've been putting my books in there to keep them safe while I'm traveling. Okay, so after my last update, I don't like where the story went. I mean, I understand why that happened if you've read it because it gives to the plot and like his past, but yeah, that kind of threw me off a little. This was like looking up to be like my favorite of the series so far, and I think it still is because I think I like Willa and Cade's story and their dynamic more than Summer and Rhett. I still like Summer and Rhett, but I like seeing all the characters in here and their little like found family thing. But yeah, the ending just did it for me, so I think I would give this I'm gonna be picky, 4.25 or 4.5 stars. I don't know which one yet. I don't know if it's 4.5. I think 4.25. It sounds really picky, but like I don't want to give it a 4 because I did like it better than the first one, but not by too much. I still enjoyed it. I really like her writing. Everything that I said in my last clip still stands true. I don't know if I loved the ending. I didn't hate the ending. It's not my favorite way to wrap up a book. For that to be the little issue that happens kind of threw me off guard there. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I'm so excited to go home and read the third book. I'm so excited to hear Jasper, whichever one it is. I think it's Jasper. His story, I'm like obsessed, and I think it's Childhood Friends to Lovers, so I'm already sold on that. And then this morning I started When in Rome by Sarah Adams. Wait, I have one more thing to say about Flawless series. Chestnut Springs give me the same vibes as the Knockabout series by Lucy Score, and I love those vibes. I think that's why I love it so much. It's like giving like the found family and the characters in the small town country vibe. I don't know, but I did start When in Rome. I only got 30 pages in. This is about, what's her name? Amelia Rose, who's like this pop star named Ray Rose, has this kind of like epiphany before her tour starts because she's like a pop star from her favorite movie, When in Rome with Audrey Hepburn. So she flees her city in Nashville, Tennessee and goes to the closest Rome spot near her, which is Rome, Kentucky. But when she gets there, her car breaks down and it's broken down in front of Noah or on Noah's property. So he comes out and tries to help her and she's like, "You're gonna kill me." It's like the middle of the night in a random small town. Now she's staying in his guest room and it's kind of like that where like she's like this city girl pop star star and he's like small town country, and I don't know why I'm picturing him as Chad Michael Murray, like the young Chad Michael Murray, and I'm kind of loving that. Her writing reminds me of like a young adult romance writer. Like it's very fast paced and kind of like a little cheesy, but I like her writing. I read the cheat sheet by her. I didn't absolutely love that story. I did like how cheesy-ish it was and like her writing then too. It was very just refreshing. So I'm excited to read this and see how this one is. That's all I have right now. I'm gonna give more opinions and updates as I keep reading. I don't have much in my head right now. I'm gonna keep reading. I'll probably read the majority of the day and we will see how I feel. I will be back with updates. I'm only 70 pages in to When in Rome, but I have a first impressions update. I don't know why Amelia is giving me a mix between like Magnolia and Piper from It Happened One Summer vibes. Like her personality is just so funny. Like out of touch, I guess because she's been like a pop star for so long and now she's like in a small town and doesn't know what to do. And it's kind of funny, like her dynamic with Noah. Also, I feel like I read a lot of romances where the main character guy, like his name is Noah. Why does that happen so much? So their dynamic is funny because he's like obviously small town, works at a pie shop, and she just like comes in and like has no idea how to do anything because she's had like her manager do so much for her, and it's kind of funny, like she's kind of clueless. But I'm excited to see how it changes because right now he's kind of like annoyed with her and her personality, how she acts, and he like does not want anything to do with her, and she's just like has nowhere to stay and she has to stay with him obviously. So I'm very excited to see how this turns into a relationship. Right now it's good. Her writing is pretty quick, which I like. It just like kind of gets right to it. Like right in the beginning of the book, it starts when she's on her way to Rome, Kentucky. Like you don't really get her background until she's there and she starts saying that she's like a pop star and all this. So I like that. I like that we got right into the story. We got right into her meeting Noah. I feel like the beginning of this also reminded me of Part of Your World. In the beginning of that book, she got stuck. Her car, like something happened to her car and she got stuck in the small town that she found through that, and like her car broke down and now she's stuck in a small town. I don't know. The beginning of both these stories are kind of similar and I really liked Part of Your World. So all good things. I'm gonna keep reading. I will give you guys further opinions. I feel like reading out here in the sun is just really giving all the vibes. I'm really enjoying it. My favorite weather to read in is just sitting outside, tanning, reading a good old romance. Let's see how this goes. I hope that this relationship and this story goes well. Okay, goodbye. Updated you in this spot every single morning. So the sprinklers are on and it's kind of raining today, a little bit gloomier, but a little update on the book and my trip. I'm not vlogging this trip, but I haven't really been doing much. I've been just like hanging out, tanning, going to the gym, eating. Nothing crazy. I did go to my first hockey game yesterday. That was very fun. It made me think of all the hockey books that I was reading and it was very fun. Sorry if you can't hear me. I feel like outside it's windy today. It's kind of raining. But update in When in Rome. So I have about 70-ish pages left. I don't think I'm as connected to the characters as I wanted to be. I like them individually. Like I love Noah. I love Amelia. But together, I don't know. The way they connected, it was so weird because I feel like in their head, they were thinking about each other a lot. With each other in person, it was like they have this thing where they can't do anything because Amelia's leaving in a few weeks. That's been their excuse this whole time. And I'm like, guys, low-key just grow a pair and do something about it. Like you guys are adults. I just really want them to like figure it out because I feel like it's been the whole book and they haven't done anything, and I'm like, guys, we have to get to it. I guess I'll see how it finishes, how it ends. Just right now, I don't know. The story's cute. I think just the pacing of them connecting and them figuring out their feelings for each other didn't really connect with. Maybe that's what it is, because I like the characters and the storyline's cute. I just like, it's not meshing for me. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it finishes. I'm gonna go finish it right now and then I'm gonna go choose my next book. I think I have 3 left that I brought with me, so let's see how this ends and then we'll see what my next book is. Goodbye. Yesterday I finished When in Rome. I ended up giving it 4 stars. Now here's the thing. Remember when I was like, I think it was the last clip of me talking, I was saying how there's like this one part I didn't like. I just wanted them to kind of communicate, I guess it was kind of like that, or just kind of not grow up. That's like a mean way to say it, but I felt like they were holding back when they didn't have to. And that was like the whole problem of the book. But I think that that helped with the ending because I really loved the ending of the book, because the fact that they couldn't be together, there was no third act breakup, there was no like huge breakup at the end of it, which made it so much better because I hate when that happens at the end. They had nothing to break up over. So the ending kind of wrapped up really well. I loved the ending. So I kind of had a love-hate relationship with that one little part, but it was so cute. I loved the 2 characters and their personalities, but then their dynamic together was really interesting. The small town, the pie shop. I love small towns when they have like a little community that all help each other. They're all friends, but then she's like the pop star, you know? And I love the other side characters in here. So really fun, really cute. And then I started Float yesterday. This is actually a Wattpad story. I don't know too much about it. I heard that she started this book on Wattpad and then finished it out. I don't know, really. I could have just made that up. Basically, it's about Waverly. Is her name Waverly? Yes, her parents are divorced and they're doing something, so they sent her over the summer to stay with her aunt in Florida, and she's from Alaska. A very different change in weather, change in scenery, so she's staying in Florida with her aunt, and it's like her and this group of people that she met there through her aunt's next door neighbor's son, Blake. So she met him and she's kind of hanging out with him and his friends and that kind of little friend group, and it's really cute because it's like summer in Florida, which is funny because that's where I am right now. I don't like that you're watching me. Yeah, you can say hi. It's young adult. It's written very cutesy, cheesy, all predictable type of writing that you get from young adult, but also the Wattpad writing, you can tell that's where it came from. Giving like a Netflix original young adult friend group type of vibe, which I think is really cute. Like I found a playlist on Spotify for the book and it's just, the vibes are so cute, but it's fun to go along with. I'm feeling like a little enemies to lovers going on with her and Blake, but the writing is just, it's fun. I don't know, but it's nothing crazy. I'm excited to see how things turn out with her and Blake. I can't see anything happening, but again, it's like one of those young adult cheesy little romances. So 140 pages in. I want to try to finish today if that's even possible, but I'm just gonna go sit outside. I'm gonna read. We'll see how it goes. That's all I have. Why does this keep shaking? I'm gonna go read. I'll give you guys updates. I'm loving the vibes of it. Book update. Sorry if the fountains are loud again, but I got to page 245. So I have a little over 100 pages left, and I think I'm gonna finish it tonight. Nothing about my opinions have changed really. I think the story's more about her friendship with the people in this little town. Not much about their relationship yet. I mean, they're hanging out and stuff, but it's nothing really crazy. It's a good sit-down binge beach read, something like that, you know, a cute young adult read. It's nothing intense or deep. It's cute. That's like the only adjective I can think of when I'm reading this book. I'm much over halfway now and I feel like my opinions haven't really changed. I don't think this is like a must read, but if you're looking for, I mean I haven't finished yet, but if you're looking for a cute little, I can't stop saying the word cute, entertaining, summery, young adult romance, this is definitely it. The writing is still very Wattpad-y. It's very cheesy and predictable, but it's fun to go along. I love the little found family, I guess you could say, of the people that she's met while she's been there. It's like a little high school friendship that's going on. They're like at the beach surfing or whatever. She doesn't know how to swim, so it's like he's a lifeguard trying to teach her how to swim, making sure she doesn't drown and stuff, which is really cute. And their little moments are cute, like Blake and Waverly's. I'm excited to finish and see how it wraps up. I still can't see how the two of them are like a thing by the end of it, because she's only there for 28 days for like 1 month of the summer. I'm really interested to see how this one ends. I feel like I'm at the perfect setting right now and the perfect scenery and place, especially since this takes place in Florida, to be reading this. That's my update. I don't think my opinions have changed at all. I do really like the characters. It's nothing crazy. I just think it's really cute. So I'm gonna finish it hopefully tonight and start my new book tomorrow morning. I will let you guys know what the next book is and my rating on this. I love this cover too. It's just so pretty, so cute, giving beach summer vibes. Okay, I think that's it. That's all I had to say. Goodbye. I will come back once I'm done. Good morning, guys. I just finished Float. I had like a few pages left, so I finished it this morning. I ended up giving it 4 stars, which I feel like is a little surprising because usually books like this, like young adult, romance, cheesy books, they're a hit or miss with me. I'll either absolutely love it, think it's like so fun to read, fast paced, or it's like too cheesy and you lost me. But this one, I really, really enjoyed. I do wish that we got dual point of view. Like I wish we got Blake's point of view in this. I feel like that would have made it just so much better because I really did enjoy his character. I really liked liked Blake. But I think what I liked most about this is I have two reasons, my main reasons why I really enjoyed it. One, it felt really nostalgic in some way. Like, I loved the little friend group that they had. I ended up loving every character in their friend group. They all had their own personalities, and it was like less about like the romance and more about the main character finding herself in Florida with these people, the development of the main character and in this new environment. And the other one is it felt like I could like low-key see myself in her sometimes. Not the way she acts in any way, but like that feeling of like your first crush and like all the things she was thinking about it, and I don't know, figuring out stuff and finding new friends and making your friend group and being in high school. It just felt very nostalgic to me. Those are the reasons I really liked it. I feel like I would recommend this if you wanted, like I said before in a previous clip, if you just want a quick, fast-paced, really fun, cheesy, cute, predictable summer beach young adult read. But don't read this if you want like a story that's absolutely amazing and all the plot lines are connecting, but it was really good. To me. I did see in the acknowledgements, I was saying this I think in the first clip when I was starting this book, that I saw somewhere that she wrote this on Wattpad and then published it years later. She began writing this book on Wattpad when she was 15 years old, which is crazy. And then she tackled high school, then college, then her first big girl job, and then she finally published this in 2022, I believe. Imagine writing a book so young and going through all these big points in your life and then finally getting it published. Like, this is probably her baby. For that reason too, I feel like it gives more to it. It just feels like, I don't know, it feels more. So I enjoyed it for what it was. I thought it was really cute, and I feel like you could tell as it was going. It started off very Wattpad-y, but like a little towards the end, it's like we're wrapping this up in a good way, and I really liked the ending. I was like giddy in the ending. I liked this book more than I thought that I was going to. I thought it was just gonna be like a good 3-star mid, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Next book we're reading, this is gonna be a surprise. I feel like not many people are gonna think I'm gonna be reading this book. It is a reread. This is my last day in Florida today. I am so sad. I mean, last full day. Tomorrow I'm leaving like the afternoon, so I have the morning, but today finally we're going to the beach. I've been like by the pool all week, just like hanging out, eating, relaxing. We're going to the beach in a little, so I'm very excited. It's funny that we're finally going today, and the book that I am going to be rereading is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I read this book about 2 years ago. I think I gave it like 4-ish stars. I really enjoyed it. It was one of my first kind of like romancy type of books. Like, I was getting back into reading again, and I was reading like thrillers, but also like random books, literary fiction, and then I had like a few romances, and this was one of the first ones I read. So I really enjoyed it, and I don't know if it's because it was one of the first romances back into reading that I read and that's why I liked it, or if I genuinely liked it. I need to like kind of set my feelings with Emily Henry's writing, because People We Meet on Vacation I enjoyed, the ending I just didn't love. Book Lovers I DNF'd. Beach Read I really enjoyed, just they're all on very different scales. So I want to reread this, see how I feel. I'm gonna go home and read Happy Place as well, but I just want to get into her writing again, feel the way she writes, and just see it in 2023. Now, 2 years later, how she writes and if I'm gonna like it. That's what I was planning to do before going home to read Happy Place. I didn't want to read it on vacation. It's actually our book club book of the month, so I'm gonna vlog myself reading that as a Patreon like exclusive video. So if you want to see my reactions to it, want to be in our book club and talk with us weekly about it, you guys can join us. The link is in the description. But yeah, I'm saving that for when I get home and for the video on Patreon. So I'm not putting that in this video. I was thinking about it, but I think I want to reread this. I mean, I am going to reread this. It's very used because I read this and then I let Lauren read it, and it's like very floppy. Her annotations are actually in here. I think I underlined a few things, but Lauren definitely went in here and highlighted and underlined some stuff, so that's gonna be fun to see. I already know the story, I know how it ends, I know all the things about it, but I don't remember the details and the way she writes. It's been a while, so I'm excited to get into this. It's basically, if you haven't read Beach Read yet, about Gus and January moves into her father's little lake house type of thing, and next door is Gus, and they're both writers, and over the summer they're switching genres to kind of help them out of a slump. I'm gonna start this. I'm very excited to be going to the beach reading this. Beach Read on the beach. Very fitting. And I'll give you guys my updates, and we'll see how I feel rereading this, and if my opinions have changed, if I still recommend this book, if I love it. I feel like it'll put me in the right mindset to go home and read Happy Place. Even though I heard that it's very different from her other books, I've been trying to avoid it literally like the plague. I've been trying to avoid all annotations I'm seeing online. I scroll right past. I don't want to see anything about it. I want to go into it very blind. I heard it's definitely different from her other books, but I've heard that about her other books, and I didn't absolutely love them, except this one. So I'm gonna start this. We will see how it goes, and I'm very excited. Let's start Beach Read. I will be back with updates. Hi guys, I'm back in my spot outside. It's been a wonderful, beautiful day. We went to the beach and it was just, you know when you're at the beach and it's like windy but warm? Oh, it was perfect. But I've been waiting till today, which is May 2nd, to go to Barnes, take my Barnes trip of this trip, because 2 new releases came out today and I really wanted to get them. First one is Carly Fortune's new book, Meet Me at the Lake. I liked Every Summer After last year, but I don't know, thinking back on it, I always get iffy, but I liked her writing, so I want to see a new story by her, read her writing again. I'm so excited for these romance, beachy, summery vibes from these books. And then I got Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams, because in this video, I read one in Rome. This is the second one that came out literally today. I'm so excited because this is about, I think it's his sister. Yeah, his youngest sister, and then Amelia's bodyguard. I'm so excited. Look, he has tattoos, and these covers are just giving everything summery. I'm so excited. I got to page, I think 70 in Beach Read. Yeah, I'm liking this as much as I remember liking it when I first read it, which is very good, because I thought I was gonna go back into this and be like, okay, I don't really see the hype that I kept giving it, that I kept recommending this book to people. Like, my opinions have changed so much from when I first read books and started posting about books on my channel, that I'm sure if I reread some of those books that I raved about 2 years ago, my opinions are definitely different. But this one is standing at how I felt when I first read it. I mean, I'm only 70 pages in, and like knowing how Gus really is and like how the both of them are and how this ended is very interesting. Always rereading a book and knowing everything and seeing how it starts out is very interesting. Knowing it from a different perspective is very fun. But okay, I just showered. I'm a little bit tan from the beach, feeling great. I'm going to dinner in like an hour, so I'm gonna sit here, read for like a half hour, see how far I get. I'm so sad that I'm leaving tomorrow. I just want to stay, but I have to get home. I have to go see Mochi. I have to get back to work. I got stuff to do. I will give you guys updates if I have any change in opinions, change in heart on this book. It's also just like so worn in. I love the feeling of reading this and just like, you know, feels great holding this book. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. Update. I'm like a mess. I have not many pages left. Maybe like 40-ish. I don't know. I'm at the letters. I don't remember the ending of this book. It's making me cry this hard. It's hitting really hard right now, and I'm going through it. I had to take breaks between each letter that I'm reading. I have like so much to say about this book. I'll finish it tonight, but tomorrow morning I'll give my thoughts because I have so many. I just need to tell you guys that I have gotten through the book. I'm almost done. I'm crying like a baby right now, and I have a lot to say. Now that my tears have stopped, they'll probably start again right now once I'm back into these letters. My eyes are just like, my whole face is just wet, so. Hi guys. Okay, it's the next morning from those last clips that I put in here. I don't know what got into me with this book. I don't know what this book did the second time around, but I had an incredible experience. I went into this just hoping to go into Happy Place, her new release, with a better taste in my mouth, because the last book I read by her was Book Lovers and I DNF'd that, so having that connotation, then going into a new book, I didn't want to go into it thinking I was going to DNF that one too. So the only Emily Henry book I enjoyed, like I said, was Beach Read. I just wanted to give it another 4 stars. I wanted to enjoy it and just like enjoy her writing again, because I knew I liked this 2 years ago. And it's so interesting to see after reading like dark romances, rom-coms, like literary fiction-y romances and fantasy romances, like so many different types of romances now. Because when I read this, I wasn't diversified in the genre, but now after reading so many different kinds and reading so many different authors' writings and knowing what I like and what I don't like and what intrigues me, this did it for me. I have so many notes in my notes app. I was going off last night. Like I said, after reading so many different romance genres, I feel like I connected to this on a deeper level, and I don't know if it's because I read it for a second time and I saw different details and different quotes and stuff that I didn't catch the first time around, again because I read more at this point in my life, but I connected with this so deeply. I feel like I can appreciate this book a little bit better now reading it now rather than 2 years ago, because I feel like any books that I read 2 years ago I want to reread so bad just to see how my thoughts have changed. I feel like I can appreciate things a little bit differently. I would absolutely marry this book. I would marry Gus. I would marry the book, the quotes, the writing. It just felt so real. Like, it didn't really feel like a rom-com romance. Like, I think the point of the book was so different, and I think it was more literary fiction about two characters who are broken down and don't really have anyone and are grieving two separate, completely separate things, but coming together and meeting for a second time. It was so real and deep, and I hate this word, but like tender. Like, that's what I felt. Those are the adjectives I was feeling when I was reading this book. Like, they felt like real people, a real story. The characters, it just felt real, which was crazy because the first time I read this I was like, oh, cute. The things I would do for Gus, he has a heart of gold. He is sunshine. He is 100% written by a woman. But yeah, like I said, I feel like it was just two people kind of grieving different things and going through two hard times in their life, but coming together. But all while doing that and like talking with each other and kind of hanging out a little bit, feelings come into play, and that's where it gets a little iffy, because it's like there's feelings, but there's also two people that are going through things, and now they're like working together on this little deal they got going on. It's like all that mixed together. It was just like these little moments that were happening was just everything. And I feel like the first time I read it, it felt a little, not boring, but those moments were like deeper the second time I read it. Like, they could just have like a 3-sentence conversation, like, and it felt deeper. I don't know. It hit really hard. I was reading this kind of slowly too. Like, I got back 2 days ago and I didn't want this book to end. Every time I opened it, I read it really slowly because I was like, I don't want this story to end. I don't want these characters to go away. That's how I felt reading this, and it's crazy that I felt that. So I don't know if I said this, but I gave it 5 stars. The reread, the second go around, it did things to me that it didn't the first time. This is now like a comfort book for me. I could reread this 100 more times and still be in love with it. But it's so crazy though that that's how I feel now. I'm in love with this book. I want to reread this 100 more times, and I probably will. It's now just one I could just open up and just be like, I don't know. But I wasn't really annotating it in the beginning because I didn't really expect to like it as much as I did or love it as much as I did. Towards the end I have good annotations and I was annotating, but I want to go back in it again one day and really get into the knit and grit of annotating this book. Yeah, I think that's all I had to say. I might give Book Lovers another chance one day. I feel like I have a chance to like that one as well, but not anytime soon. I'm gonna read Happy Place once it delivers. I still don't have it. But yeah, surprisingly obsessed with this book. I love them so much. Anyway, 5 stars. What a way to end this video. In New Jersey, reading an Emily Henry book and giving it 5 stars. Who would have thought? But okay, little wrap up. We started this week reading Heartless, which I absolutely loved, 4.5 stars. I'm still thinking about it. I put the third book, Powerless, on my TBR just now. I completely forgot that I had it when I got home, and I filmed my wrap up TBR videos and everything, and I looked at it, I was like, oh, no, I want that on my TBR too. So put that on my TBR. Heartless was really fun. Loved their dynamic. Love Elsie Silver's writing. I love the setting. I love the scenery. A really great book. Then I read When in Rome, which I have right here. Gave 4 stars. I'm gonna read the second one soon, but I loved this. It was not like the most amazing book ever, but I really liked the small town. I loved Noah. I loved the pop star with the small town guy and all his sisters and stuff coming together. It was really fun. And the whole Audrey Hepburn thing and theme of her following along Audrey Hepburn's footsteps from that movie was really fun. And then we read Float. Float took me by surprise. I did not think I was gonna like it as much as I did. Not that I liked it like so much. It just, after reading it and like reflecting on it and the ending of it and seeing how the author put so much work into it, I gave it 4 stars. It wasn't the most amazing YA story in the world, but it was just really sweet and cute to read about this girl going to a new state and meeting new people and connecting with them and making a friend group and going through her first crush and all of that together. It was really, really cute, and finding herself. It was cute, but again, nothing really crazy. And then, of course, this book. I can't. Thank you guys for coming along with me on my vacation. I had so much fun. I miss it there. I miss being in the warm weather. I got back yesterday and it was just, no, I got back 2 nights ago, but yesterday was my first day back and it was pouring rain, so cloudy. I was like, I need to be in sunshine right now. But nonetheless, I am home. I'm ready to film some more videos, read some more books with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you did. Let me know if you read any of these books. Let me know anything at all. I will see you hopefully in the next one. Bye!